Hello, welcome back. In this lecture, we create method to insert new record into our database. So whenever we want to insert new record into our database, we will simply call our create method to insert new record. So let's create the method. So go to your users class and below logout method create new public function. Name will be create and it will take the table variable, which will be the table name, and the fields array, which will be the fields to insert, and this will be equal to array to make sure it's array. And now to create the columns variable to get the columns name from our fields, so we can create our SQL query. So create columns variable, and this will be equal to implode function, which used to join array element with a string. So inside here we need to join the comma after our column name, and now to get the columns name from our fields array, so we need to use the array underscore keys function, which returns all the keys from array, which will be our column name. So we need to pass the fields array here. So this will basically get the columns name from our fields array to create the column query, so we can insert into our query. Now to create variable for our values, to get the values from our fields array, to bind the values. So values variable equal to single quote, and inside single quote will be our column to make the placeholder to bind the variable, and here will be the column name to make the placeholder. So here we need to concatenate the upload function, and now to add the comma, to add the comma after our placeholder, and space, and again the column for the new placeholder. Now to get the column name for our placeholder, so you can bind the values in our SQL query. So type array underscore keys function and pass the fields variable. And let's create the SQL query so you can understand better. SQL variable equal to double quote, and inside double quote will be your query. So insert into, and here will be our table name, so open and close curly brackets, and here will be our table variable, so table, and open and close parentheses for the column name, and here will be our curly brackets. Inside our curly brackets will be our columns, so add columns variable, and let's add the values. So values, open and close parentheses, and open and close curly brackets. Now to add the values variable here to get the values and the query. Now to dump the SQL query so you can understand better. So var underscore dump to dump the SQL query. Now go to your home PHP, and below the user variable we need to call our create method. So get from you create method, and here will be our table name, which is user, and here will be our fields array to add the column name and the values. So type array, inside array will be our column name and the value. So let's say username, and here will be your value. So let's say is as Dino. Now go to your home page, refresh the page. Now view the page source. So here's our SQL query, and here's the column name which we got from our fields array, and here's our values placeholder which we get from our values variable. So go to your users class, and now to prepare our SQL query to insert the record. So if condition here statement equal to this, let me give a space, I'm here, this PDO prepare method, and here will be our SQL variable. So when our SQL variable is set, then you need to create for each loop to get the fields variable to bind. So create for each loop, and here will be our fields array, and we need to get has data, and this key variable will be our index name for our array, and which will be our column name. And here we need to bind our variables. So statement bind value, we need to add colon here, and I have to concatenate the key variable to get the column name for our placeholder. So key variable here, so this will get the column's name, and we need to add the value to bind the value. So here will be our data variable, and below the for each loop we need to execute the query, and we need to also get the last inserted ID so we can create the user session. So return this PDO last insert ID with the capital I ID. So this will get the last inserted ID from our table, and let's test this out. So go to your home PHP, and here we need to add the user. So let's say username will be our Danny 8, and here will be our email, and this will be danny@gmail.com, which we already have, and the password, and here will be our MD5 function for the password. Let's say password. So when I refresh this page, it will insert new user into our database. So refresh the page. Now go to your PHP admin and click on the to database, then the users table. It didn't insert the user, so let's go to the users class. So see what happened inside our insert query. Oh sorry, we forgot to end the parentheses here, so add the parentheses here. Now let's test this out. So go to your home page, refresh the page, go to the PHP admin. Now I successfully inserted the user, which is here, and let's delete the user. Now go to your home.php file and remove the create function from here, and go to your sign up form, and here will be our create function. Here will be your users table, an array to insert the user. First we need to add the email, so this will be your email variable, and the password, and here will be your MD5 function. Password variable will be here, and also the screen name. So screen name variable will be here, and also we need to add the default profile image and the profile cover. So here will be profile image, and here will be your assets folder / images folder, and default profile image with the capital P and the capital I for image.png. Now copy the link for the profile cover, and here will be profile cover, and paste the link here and change this to default cover image for the default profile cover image, and we need to redirect to the sign up PHP which we will create. So redirect to includes folder and sign up PHP which we will create, and here will be our get variable, which you will get to display the update form for the username. So question mark here in step equal to 1. Now create the signup PHP in your includes folder. Signup.php, open and close PHP tag, and that's it for now. So in the next lecture we create update meta to update users data. So see you in the next lecture.